Hey everybody, welcome back to the NJCAA Network. It is JUCO Cover 3. I'm Zach McKinstry. With me is Alan Edward, as always. And another busy weekend of junior college football last weekend, and an even busier one coming up. We'll start today with the Holmes matchup last Thursday against East Miss. And I don't think anybody saw that coming. The Bulldogs blown out of the water by a 4-loss East Miss team who put up 50-plus in a dominant performance. Did you see that coming at all, Alan?
No, honestly, I did not see that coming. I honestly thought it was going to be a tight game, and I was hoping Holmes was going to win that one, but came out. East Mississippi came out and played, and again, Ty Keys, a guy who also fell under the radar. He came back for another year, and he's proven his point again that he could be the guy.
Yeah, Ty Key's a guy that was in the national championship game last year, had a solid performance in the late season to help get his team there. Obviously, East Mississippi has had some slips at the start of the season and going to miss out on some opportunities in the MACC because of that. But overall, what a performance it was late down the stretch for the Lions in that one to take down Holmes, and what a difference it's been over the last couple of games where you have Holmes losing on the Hail Mary, and now all of a sudden an undefeated start goes to a 2-loss into the playoffs after that bad defeat.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I know they hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because they came out with a bang, and just to lose like that and not have a chance to even make a run, they're gonna feel it for a while. And on the opposite side of East Mississippi, Gavin Griffin, he also had a run last night. Well, Saturday night, he had like 136 yards, I believe, with 2 touchdowns. So he also had a day.
Yeah, and on the bright side for Holmes, still everything out in front of them. They play East Central in their semifinal game coming up on Thursday, or on Saturday rather. But the big game in Mississippi will be Northwest and Mississippi Gulf Coast in the opposite semifinal. Winner of that not only goes to the MACC final, but they put themselves in a really good position for the playoff race for those top 4 teams. So what are your predictions for that one, and who do you like out of Northwest and Gulf Coast?
I predict a high scoring game over probably 60 points. Each team probably scoring 30 points. So I could see that happening. If you ask me, I'll give it to Northwest Mississippi winning that game.
Yeah, they both got electric quarterbacks, good offenses there in both of those programs, and that's going to be a lot of fun to see how that plays out. Now, with the rankings, this is where we sit right now. Iowa Western in first, Georgia Military in second, Hutch in third, Northwest in fourth, and Mississippi Gulf Coast in fifth. In sixth place is Snow. So if the winner of that game that we just talked about ends up losing in the MACC championship game, there may be a path for Snow to get back into that. Do you see that happening?
Yeah, small chance for that happening. But if it do happen, I won't be surprised. Snow for sure deserves to be in there again. They came up short last year, but I believe if they go in this year, they will prove a point.
Yeah, they were just outside last year, on the bubble again this year, and we're getting down to the wire as we try and figure out these teams. Meanwhile, we talk a lot about D1 junior college football. We haven't touched at all on D3 junior college football this year. But what a crazy scenario is going on right now. You've got the number 1 team in the country in DuPage pretty much locked up. The way they do their championship is the top 2 teams that are in the coaches poll go and play the championship. There is currently 2 teams that are tied for second in the coaches poll, and neither of them have games left to play. So they're going to have to go in the coaches poll again, and someone's going to have to change their vote to see who plays DuPage in that D3 championship game. So as a side note, unbelievable stuff going on in D3.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, again, you got JUCO ball, great JUCO ball playing around the world, you know what I'm saying? And DuPage is also a team that's upcoming. They've been around, they've been winning, but they're upcoming this year, So I'm thinking they're making a name for themselves now. People will know who DuPage will be.
Absolutely. A national champion the last couple of years and a really talented program for the Chaparrals up in Illinois. But other than that, that's all I had for you, Alan. An exciting weekend coming up with those Mississippi matchups, and more chaos, I'm sure, is on the way. So thanks again for joining us.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll be prepared for that for sure. Appreciate you for having me.
Back next week on JUCO Cover 3.